Stuart O'Grady, the 15th Tour start about to happen tomorrow. Mate, you've been around for such a long time. Different role within this new team now, but I guess the evolution of the Tour. What are the big differences that you've noticed over the years?
Well, one, I'm getting a lot older, but no, I mean it's gone pretty fast. I mean, time's certainly flown on the bike. I guess the whole, the Tour de France from my first time till now, you've just seen it grow into such a global event. It's become like the Champions League football, or mini Olympics every year. It's just getting massive. There's more Australians, more Americans. I think there's even a New Zealander in there. My mate Julian. The Tour de France has just evolved, become a very big business. A lot of money out there on the road. So, and also a great event to watch.
Well, your teammate, two teammates, both Andy and Frank Schleck, are hot favourites to be up in the pointy end of the overall classification. So that means your role is a little bit different to the past, chasing green jerseys and yellows for yourself. But you are a captain amongst the team, a fairly important role to play. What do you think the chances of the boys?
I think they're as good as ever. I think, especially after what happened with Andy last year, is devastating as it was, the chain incident. He's learned a lot from that. He's grown as a rider. I think the team's as strong as ever. I think Frank, his brother's going really well. We've got Cancellara, Voigt, Gierdemann. It's a really strong team on every level. We brought in a bit more horsepower for the first few days. It can be pretty dangerous conditions. We've got to try and avoid all the crashes. And my role is just basically guide these guys as far as I can through each stage, using my experience and letting them get the gloves off when they get to the mountains and go for it.
Well, Andy's copped a little bit of criticism in the media for not appearing to have sensational form in the last month or so. From an insider, where's he really at, and what do you truly believe how he's going to go?
Yeah, look, he doesn't want the pressure leading up. In races like Tour of Switzerland, he specifically took a little bit easier. When you're racing in the Tour of Switzerland, it's actually still 1 month till we race in the mountains in Tour de France. It's a long time, and they don't want to be 100%. 3 weeks ago, they want to be 100% in 3 weeks' time. Look, these guys, they know themselves better than better than any journalist or team manager or even myself. Sometimes you have to know these guys really well, and I've been with them for a few years, and I know they're both ready. And when they're like twins, if one's happy, the other one's happy. If one's crashed out, the other one gets down pretty quick. So at the moment, they're both happy. Sun's shining, the tour's going to start. Hope they can pull it off.
Well, I guess a bit of tongue-in-cheek, it is a very tough sport, but enjoy your 15th lap of France.
Yeah, cheers. Hope you enjoy it.